Hello and welcome to the Darkroom. I'm Anya Dolson, and today we'll see how well these TCNJ students know their campus. Here in the Darkroom, we test our contestants with some selected photos from around campus. Where were they taken? Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out. Now, let's meet our contestants.
What's up, guys? I'm Nick, and they told me if I win, I'm getting a free Arby's chicken sandwich, so real excited.
My name is Connor, and I do want to say I am held here against my will. That's all.
Hi, my name is K-Dog, and if I win, my opponents will have to do a backflip.
Lovely to meet you guys. All right, now let's get into our first round. Let's check out that first photo. I like this, some artsy stuff we got going on. What do you guys think?
Let me tell you, it's a
know it.
beautiful
Let me tell you,
shot.
we all know it.
It is a beautiful shot.
Let me tell you.
Somebody got some nice photos today. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah,
I heard
dramatic.
on the street that thing it goes full like once a month. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's wild. Player one.
All right, so that is undoubtedly the towers, right?
All right.
Yeah.
What about you, player two?
Towers, aka Purgatory.
All right. Player three.
The towers. I remember those memories very vividly.
All right, now I will let you know that you are all correct. That is the towers. Let's move on to our next image. What are we looking at here, guys?
We all know it.
We all know it.
Do we?
Yeah, I totally know it.
There's only one answer, so it's that specific. All right, are we all done writing? All right, let's see those answers. Player one.
All right, this is the entrance to Packer. That's right when you walk in through the main gates. It's pretty cut and dry here.
All right, player two.
I was gonna say one of the rec centers.
All right.
I said Packer Hall. It looks sportsy. in my opinion.
All right, that will be points to players one and player three. There is one building that is called the Rec Center, and it's not this one. All right, let's check out our next image. All right, what are we looking at here?
Oh.
All right, slight increase in difficulty here.
Looks like we can build something here, you know?
We got some tools going on, lots of metal. Got two fire extinguishers. Feels a little bit like overkill, but maybe not, depending on what they do in here.
I know what this is.
All right, players, let's get those answers down. Let's see what we got, players.
Okay, well, my thinking process is there's only one place where people can build such destructive things, and that would be Armstrong, because I don't know what those engineers be getting up to.
All right, player two.
I'm gonna have to be on the same page. I think Armstrong, the only time I've been in that building, I've seen mischievous building activity, so it's only natural.
All right.
I believe it's Armstrong too. I was kind of torn between our building too because they do have kind of machinery like that.
I love all your answers, but unfortunately they are incorrect. This is the STEM building. You picked one of the 7 engineering buildings all at once, and specifically the one that has no labs. All right, let's take a look at our next picture. This is the last one in this round.
Oh.
What a beautiful image we have up on that screen.
It appears as though a man has fallen.
Is he okay?
It appears
some
he lacks the
context.
abilities to get... What is the context here, actually? Yeah, what brings you to,
Give us a hint with the context.
Well, the title says Lions Television Behind the Scenes, so...
Lost
Oh,
media.
no.
But we're
Is
not
that
looking
my-
at, we're not looking at the location of in the video, we're looking at the location where this picture was taken.
Do you get extra credit if you selected the thing inside the video?
No,
Oh,
because I don't have that answer, so you don't get extra points for it.
jeez Louise.
All right, let's get those answers down on the board, yeah? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, player one, what do we got here?
Please don't count, I'm allergic to numbers. Anyways, it's a social science building. It looks like a class that I had in there, so... yeah.
All right, player two,
Based on the liquid classrooms, I'm also saying social science building.
and number 3.
Social science building, I can tell from those desks right
That
there.
is correct. All 3 of you got that point. This is, in fact, the social sciences building. All right. Now we're heading into round 2. In this round, we have pictures of TCNJ campus from long ago, back before any of us were around to see it. Now, these pictures are old, but we're going to see if you can get them anyway, yeah? All right, let's see that first picture.
I can envision where that is. We all know it, don't we?
We all...
Yeah,
do
we all know it.
I can tell what it is.
Actually, the shape of it.
Come on, man.
I do agree.
Like
I think the shape is helpful.
Yeah, the shape.
My question is,
What are
why
you, a
did they
fake
change it
lion?
so much?
Okay.
A little
I
better.
tend to be a human instead.
All right, let's see those answers, my friends.
Like I said, because of the shape of the building, I'm gonna go with the stud.
All right.
I'm gonna have to say the stud. You know it. If you've been in there, it's unmistakable.
All right.
I guess I'm old-fashioned because I said the Barra Student Center.
Well, that is all 3 correct answers, even though one looks a little different. All right, let's check out that next picture.
That looks like a UFO on the top. I'm gonna level
It
with
does.
Ah, yes, the old history of when TCNJ was visited by aliens.
it. Yeah.
I wish I was there.
What, you didn't know about the great alien landing in 1874, bro?
1874?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like 200 years old, but I don't even remember that.
What? All right, let's see those answers. Unless they're not written down yet, in which case, write them down right now. Come on, let's go.
Well, you know the old saying, like my granddad used to say, when in doubt, Ike off.
All right.
When in doubt, Green Hall.
Yeah, I think it's Green Hall.
That would be correct for 2 of our players. This is in fact Green Hall, and in fact that, I believe, is the clock tower at the top, our UFO. All right, let's check out our next picture.
Ooh, this one's a challenge.
That's sad.
Wait a minute.
That makes me sad looking at it.
This one's a challenge now.
What's with the 4 different floor types?
Well, I believe that floor is being ripped up.
Yeah.
Oh. This looks a bit too current.
There's similar work being done. It reminds me of this.
I only have really one good guess.
All right, let's see those answers. Get them down on the board. All right, what do we got, players?
I only know of one building that's being renovated, so I'm going with Roscoe.
All right.
This is kind of hyper niche, but I feel like because I was in there recently, it's got to be the Decker basement.
All
They look
right.
similar.
I went with Racina Hall because that's also being renovated.
All right, well, this will be correct for one of our players. That is, in fact, Roscoe West. All right, now let's check out the last picture in this round. That's some exposure right there.
I actually can't make out most like human bodies.
It's like abstract almost.
Yeah, it looks like it is giving abstract art.
But you know, sometimes abstract art is what you're going for. I don't think photography is usually going for abstract art, but you never know. Maybe they didn't have a darkroom like ours.
Speaking of the darkroom, I think we're on a show tonight. Maybe that.
Yeah, it's
Are we?
crazy.
I believe
All right,
so.
let's see how those answers, players.
But you got the 2-stepped theater-looking thing. That's a little building known as Kendall Hall.
All right.
It's classic. It's been around for years. It's got some weird history. It's Kendall Hall.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Kendall. This looks like a theater.
All right, players, you are correct. This is, in fact, Kendall Hall. All right, now we're heading into round 3. In this round, we've got some pictures that are just a bit odd, some strange angles, some close-ups, just to disguise what we're really looking at. Let's check out our first photo. What do we think we're looking at here, friends?
Oh, jeez.
I totally don't know
don't
what that
even-
is.
Oh my
I'm
goodness
positive I've
gracious.
never been here, but I think I know what it is.
This looks like the inside of a nuclear.
Let's just say I had
Nuclear
some
reactor?
inside
Or
knowledge.
No.
TCNJ nuclear reactor?
No, like the cooling towers. I'm
Let's
not
just
even-
say I had a class that had to do with this, so I think I know where it is.
Well, that's both an unfair advantage and also just kind of how the game works. So let's see, number 1, what do we got?
All right, so the photo looks circular, and the most circular thing I can think of on campus is the planetarium thingy, which is why I'm going with the math building, which is where I hope the planetarium is.
All right, what do we got, player 2?
I'm thinking a very dark, evil, and twisted part of Armstrong.
All right, and player 3?
I'm hoping my astronomy teacher is not upset. I'm gonna go with the math and physics building.
All right, that is a correct answer for 2 of our players. All right, now let's check out our next picture. What are we looking at here?
We all know it.
We all know it.
We all know
I
it.
was one.
I would like to ride on that. It looks strange. It's like a tandem bicycle, but in the way nobody would make a tandem bicycle.
I actually walk by this a lot, but I don't think now that I'm like stopping to look at it like here.
I just noticed
And-
it's branded.
Yeah, but like as I look at it now, I'm just like, what is the goal being done here with having 2 seats?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know how
until-
one would sit on that back seat.
You can have 2 people riding on it, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like that's...
Like you just pointed it out now. I've never thought about it.
All right, we're all confused, but let's see what we got.
All right, so this is Armstrong. They have this on display right when you walk in.
All right,
When in doubt, Armstrong again.
all right.
I had no idea. I just said Kendall.
Wonderful. This is Armstrong Hall. All right, let's check out that next picture. All right, what are we looking at here? Got a shed of some kind.
Huh?
Oh, dude.
Oh, this is a challenge.
All right, so I'm gonna really narrow it down here for you guys. I noticed we got a building on campus made of bricks on the outside.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's...
That
that
helps.
really
That helps
narrows
a
it
lot,
down.
actually.
The pillar, though. The pillar.
My brain needs to just think for a second where this could be.
Oh, loud.
We've also got some kind of built-up structure over here, which I think definitely has
Okay,
some
yeah, you just
more
spoiled the
information.
whole thing for me, actually.
I didn't
Yeah.
spoil anything. I pointed things
Well,
out.
I mean, those who know,
I guess I don't know.
those who don't know.
All right, well, let's see those answers, friends.
All right, well, based on what Anya said, and then also I was gonna go with how like the floor is like brick too. It kind of reminds me of that pathway next to Green Hall.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna say Gittenstein Library.
All right.
Somewhere around there.
What about you, player 3?
I said the education building. This is a weird guess, but I've never seen the back of it, so...
All right. Well, I will have to say that one of our players is correct. This is Green Hall. Now let's check out that next picture.
Oh,
What?
Man, you can't do that.
I-
Which one?
Well,
are
yes,
you?
I
I
do, in
can.
fact, know exactly where this
Which
is.
one?
I do know exactly where this is.
Oh.
I do
Yeah,
not.
be a little cooked here.
Yeah, this is a bit of a could be anywhere kind of picture.
They got Dracula in there.
Anywhere.
What's going on?
Dracula?
One of you answered with this. So if
think
this
they-
is what I
Most
think it
buildings
is,
have been said already.
keeping monsters
That's
in
not
there.
helpful.
They're keeping science experiments in that building.
they keeping a whole
Frankensteins.
project in there.
Yeah.
I really have
They've
no
got
idea
they're
where this
building the
keeping
Hulk
a
in
whole
there.
underground
Hey dog, you
population.
definitely know what this is.
I really
You definitely know. What
I
this
spend
is.
multiple days a week in this building.
What, doing experiments
That doesn't
on
narrow
people?
it. That actually doesn't help my.
All right,
answer.
let's see those answers.
This is like with the outside, like the little metal-y, panel-y thing on the outside. That looks like the rec center.
All right. Our player 2 is writing down very quickly.
Science building somewhere.
All right. Player 3.
I was going with ICOP. I thought maybe that's where they bring in food.
This is in fact the rec center.
Which K-Dog answered with a couple rounds ago, and I was like,
I answered it
I-
like
I enjoy the
I
Ten
headlight,
rounds
and I
ago.
don't
Fun.
remember. I write and I don't.
I'm like 10 rounds off.
All right, let's check in at our next picture.
Oh lord.
okay.
Ooh,
Wait. This is hyper specific.
Got
What
some
does that
signs.
sign say?
Says
Why is
second,
second
floor,
floor
closed
closed?
for construction.
I thought it said closed for contamination.
Oh, that's
I
much
would've been
scarier.
very
Well,
concerned.
my question is, why is there a bicycle? Is that
That is a good question.
What's with the red mark
Did you take
next
this
to the
photo?
sign that says closed for contamination doesn't help.
It doesn't say contamination.
But like the okay, how many floors does that elevator show?
I can't read?
Oh my
from
god,
there.
what buildings
You
have
guys are all
elevators?
wearing glasses. You're all too blind for this.
No.
Yeah. To be fair, it is kind of on my own fault if I'm wearing glasses. and
I'm
can't
wearing
see it.
contacts, so
Well,
we're all blind.
I looked at the sun,
Yeah.
so that didn't really help me.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Yeah,
like it
yeah,
would.
so-
Let's
Anya,
get some
there's
answers
a bike
written
in
down.
there. I think you took this photo.
You know the color of my bike. It's not
That's
that.
true.
My bike is the brightest shade of yellow you've ever seen.
I'm being willfully ignorant.
Indeed. All right, we got answers written down. Let's see it.
As my great grandpappy used to say, when in doubt, Ike off.
All right,
I'm gonna have to say Bliss. Those elevators get creepy.
all right,
I have to say Bliss too. That looks like an elevator.
all right. As we discussed earlier, there is one building that is currently under construction, and that is Forcina Hall. And that's what this is, Forcina Hall. All right, let's check out our last picture of round 3.
I don't know which chalkboard this is. I know we have public chalkboards all over, and I don't know which one this is.
Maybe the images on the board can clue you in.
Oh, I noticed something that looks to be related to me. Don't look at the top left. Look, not that.
That's a supernatural logo.
No, not that one. The little creatures there. You see
Oh,
those
the
guys?
mice. Ah, yes.
Little
our
creatures?
K-Dog,
Yes, you
our
mean
fan
mice.
of drawing mice.
Yeah, those
This
might be
guy
my-
knows a whole lot about mice.
Those might be my children, you could say.
Did you?
He's a
I don't
big
want to
fan
know the
of the movie
logistics of that.
Ratatouille.
Let's just ignore that part of what he said.
All right, we got answers written down. Let's see it.
All right. Well, the drawings are good, which means it can only be drawn by art students in AIM.
All right, what do we got, player
I'm
2?
gonna have to say the AIM building. Everybody always goes crazy on the whiteboards in there.
All right.
That's my home turf. That's the art building.
All right, that is correct. This is the AIM building. All right, now let's head into round 4. So in this round, we've got, again, perfectly ordinary pictures, but they're pretty pixelated. We'll see if you can figure out what they are, yeah? All right, let's see that first picture.
Oh, I feel like
We
I've
all know
seen
it.
this.
You probably have if you were around on campus.
Know this.
Although that is the point of the game.
Oh, that's not good.
Word has it that if you live in TC&J, you should be able to know buildings in TC&J.
All right, we got some answers written down? All right, let's see it. Player 1, what do we got?
Okay, so the pillars in the front looks like Trenton Hall to me.
All right, what about you, player 2?
The entrance has me stumped, but I feel like it could be the music building.
All right, what about you, player 3?
I also said the music building. That tree looks familiar. Just going off.
All right, that is correct. This is the music building. You can see there's the nice walk up front. All right, let's check out our next picture. Another nice,
It's like the
Okay.
same photo.
another
So-
nice picture of basically the same thing.
Look, surely reusing an answer could be the strategy here.
Yes, everybody knows when in doubt, Eichhoff.
That's what my great-grandpappy used to say. My great-grandmammy said something else. Some advice I will not
Chimneys
reveal.
would have been visible if it's the same building.
All right,
There's no
let's
map.
get some answers written down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, player 1, what do we got here?
Okay, so if the building from the last slide that was long and had pillars in the front wasn't Trenton Hall, then this one has to be Trenton Hall. There's no way otherwise.
All right, player 2, what do you got?
I'm regretting my answer, but I said SSB.
All right.
I horribly spelled my answer wrong. I cough.
I can somehow tell that that's what it says. So, yeah.
You show the rest of the class?
Unfortunately, the answer is Trenton Hall.
I noticed.
You got the first
entrance.
one wrong, but you got this one right.
They
Tell
have
it-
pillars.
the pillars. It was the pillars.
The pillars are helpful.
I've walked past this so many times, and I don't know.
All right. Now, let's check out our next picture.
Okay, so
Another-
I feel like whoever
Some of
just-
these feel like it's the same building from
It's
different
starting to
angles.
feel like-
Exactly the same to me. I know.
Okay,
I think it helps to blur your eyes.
no, it doesn't.
Helps me. Second I blurred my eyes, I knew exactly what it was. Just take off your glasses.
I'm taking off my glasses and I can't tell if it's helping or not.
You just gotta go around campus without your glasses, and then you'll be able to identify these without your glasses.
Last time I did that, they found me in the pit. I just
Define the pit.
I just
The
opened up
mosh
my
pit.
third eye, and I think I got it.
I finna be in the pit.
The mosh pit.
All right, we got answers written down. Let's see it.
Okay, I'm really running out of ideas for buildings with long white pillars in the front, so I'm gonna go with the social science building on this one.
All right.
I have to say the chem bio building.
What about you, player 3?
I said the social science building.
This is, in fact, the social sciences building. Wonderful, wonderful job, everybody. All right, we've got one last picture. Let's see what we got.
All right, now wait a minute. This looks a little familiar.
It does look oddly
It
familiar.
looks pretty familiar to me.
And might I just say, that guy in the yellow hoodie is absolutely disgusting. Like, that shirt is just, like, that color just
I
doesn't
can-
That
fit.
is very rude.
Especially
You're
with like
being a little excessive, don't
especially
you
with
think?
the
A little excessive?
lighting, like the red lighting, it just looks so wrong. His whole outfit, frankly.
If
You
he
know-
wants to wear a piss color hoodie, let him wear the piss color hoodie.
The guy in the blue shoes, blue jeans, blue hoodie, he just looks so, how do I say this? Stunning.
All right, let's see those answers for our both flattering and insulting responses.
All right, I was gonna say Kendall Hall, but to be more specific, it's here.
All right,
Kindle 125, the TV studio.
all right.
I should have made something pointing at the camera.
So we've got varying levels of specificity, but yes, I do believe this is us right now from earlier today. So that's what that picture was for, I guess.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
That's why they took that
Wait,
picture.
what's that little goblin doing in
Who's
the
that
background?
guy?
Who's that guy?
I've never seen.
He's in the back. What's he doing out here?
I've never seen him before.
When we took the photo, he wasn't there.
Somebody put him
Wait a
back in the
minute.
cage. Put him back in
Wait,
the
look
cage.
behind you.
Photoshopped? Was he
Oh my God, where they came from?
Who you calling a goblin?
Oh
Go
my God,
back in your
that's
cage.
Who's this
Go
guy?
back in your cage.
Who's this guy? Get him out!
Get out!
Go
Get
back
Get him
in your
out!
cage.
Get out!
You're not even mic'd up.
Who let that guy in the studio?
All right, the final scores are in. And with Connor with 9, K-Dog with 11, and 14 for Nick. Nick is our winner.
Yes. Do I get the Arby's now?
And that's all we have for the Darkroom. I hope to see you next time.
Can I go home now?
Hey y'all, my name's Anthony Macefield and I've been your producer today for The Darkroom. Thank you for joining us on Lions Television and hopefully we can see you next time. Have a nice day.
Like and subscribe.
I'm not gonna say that.
Make sure to smash that like button, gamers.
Smash
That
button.
like button.
Make sure to subscribe to our Patreon at Lions TV.
Wait, we could use Patreon, yeah.
Smash that like button.